What if flat earthers actually had it right? Imagine our spherical planet instantly squashing down into a flat, floating disk in the middle of space. It's tempting to picture life going on exactly as it does right now. You'd wake up, go to work, and walk around on a surface that just happens to be shaped like a giant floor. But planetary geometry dictates the laws of physics. Changing the shape of the world instantly alters the rules that allow physical reality to function. The most immediate crisis would be gravity. On a flat world, you wouldn't even be able to take a single step forward. The shape of a planet is more than just its appearance. It is the architectural framework that determines how everything from water to trees behaves. On a spherical planet, gravity pulls you toward the core. But on a pancake Earth, that force pulls everything toward the exact center. As you walk toward the edge, gravity pulls you backward. The further you travel, the stronger that backward tug becomes. Even though the ground is perfectly level, the shifting angle of gravity would make walking feel like scaling a cliff that gets steeper with every step. This warped pull would rapidly reshape the natural landscape. All the water in the oceans would be sucked away from the edges and pooled in a massive bulge at the center of the planet. Plant life would have to adapt to survive the slant. Trees growing further out on the disk would sprout diagonally, actively angling themselves in direct opposition to the sideways pull. Familiar natural formations and standard biological movement are simply impossible without the uniform, downward pull of a spherical center of mass. Looking up at the sky reveals new problems. A miniaturized sun would have to orbit a flat Earth just like the moon. Without a curved horizon to hide behind, this orbiting sun lights up the entire top of the planet at once, completely removing nighttime. Constant universal daylight means the end of our chronological markers. Time zones cease to exist, and without an axial tilt, the seasons disappear. Shadows would also behave strangely. Sunlight hits a flat plane at the exact same angle everywhere, so two people standing 1,000 miles apart from each other would cast identical length shadows at the exact same time. Human infrastructure would struggle. Without the gravity well of a massive sphere, artificial satellites cannot achieve a stable orbit. They simply drift into the void. Navigation would become a geographical nightmare on a flat map with the Arctic at the center. Flying from Australia to Argentina would take 32 hours, and you'd have to make the flight entirely without the help of GPS. The lack of satellites triggers a collapse of modern society. Without synchronized satellite time, high-speed stock market transactions, ATMs, and credit card networks would instantly fail. Our global economy and our concept of time rely entirely on orbital mechanics that can only exist around a sphere. Our atmosphere depends on what happens beneath the surface. Earth's rotating inner core acts as a dynamo, projecting a magnetic shield around the planet. A flat disk lacks the volume to maintain this core. Without it, the magnetic shield dissipates. The unshielded surface is instantly bombarded by the sun's direct radiation and an onslaught of unfiltered cosmic rays. This level of exposure causes rampant DNA damage across all cellular structures, effectively ending organic life. With no magnetic field to guard the atmosphere and no spherical gravity to tether it down, our oceans boil away into the vacuum of space. We do not need rockets to prove the Earth is round. The ability to breathe, use a credit card, or walk upright without fighting sideways gravity is all the evidence required to show we live